This is day 31. It is February the 17th, 2015. I just got home. It is about, I'd say about 5:15 in the evening. As you can see, it's starting to get overcast. Why am I home so early? Well, last night, as you can see, I don't know if you can see here, this is our outside of my house. This is my house. We had ice. In fact, we had so much ice, it took me about 30 minutes to get my car uncovered. You can see here, a good bit of ice. This is one of my barns here, and ice on top, ice here. Well, it was about, I would say, a good inch thick on my car this morning. I did get up at my normal time. I got in an hour late, even though I left at my normal time. Roads honestly weren't that bad. I wasn't surprised that my one employee canceled. Where he lives on a hill, I think, and he said it was difficult to get out. So I told him, don't worry about it. We had the mail got delivered, so we got a payment in the mail, a good payment from an on-site service, and actually we had 3 people bring in computers for service work, and we sold a computer, so we actually made budget today, and I was able to get a good bit done because there really was not a lot of customers at all. Oh, here, let me show you this. This is our homemade fire pit. We kind of dug it out. We had some extra bricks, and it's really cool. That's about 4 to 6 inches deep. Throw some wood on there and have it. We've got an old table over here. It's kind of been blown over by the wind. You can see my next door neighbors are over there. Actually, the closest neighbors live right over there from that barn. That's my house over there. Big tree. And our woods, we have about 3.5 acres. Our woods come back here. I haven't really been in the woods. I don't really care to go in the woods. I have a what do you call that? Not a blueprint, but survey. I've got a survey of where my line is, so that's all I need. I know that there is a creek, a stream back here somewhere on my property, but I've never been to it. My daughter probably has. Hannah has a machete, and she likes to clear a path. I'll show you some. Right over here, you can see our line here. Originally, when this house was for sale, there was another 3 acres, all this land over here, but they couldn't sell the house. There's the house back over there. The house is 109 years old. It was made in 1906. And they couldn't sell the house with enough land, with the land to get enough money. So they sold the house with half the land. I would have liked to have it all. Here, let me show you here. This is a path. Hannah, this is all woods here. Hannah, in the process, she got a machete she bought. You know, surprisingly, they will let her buy bullets at Walmart, but not a machete, without me being there. And she's 16, but she looks young. So she's chopped down all this wood here, and you can see the ice has gotten on top of these trees. So some of these trees have fallen. See, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that? Wow, look at that. Just the ice. You could probably break these branches off if you wanted to. I don't want to, though. I don't know if you can see. The path actually goes on straight, and she's got a fort back there. So she tells me she's got a fort. I've not seen it. I don't care to go back there. She spends time there. She loves to climb trees and be in the woods. She also loves being with kids, so that's good. So today it was a good day. I actually got a lot of work done, in the store. I'm going to be gone. See, when I'm gone, I'm the one that does most of the computers for the floor. And so a lot of times it doesn't get done. And when the computers for the floor don't get done, well, we have a hard time selling things because they're not there. So I usually have to work extra to have enough supply that they can sell stuff, and it doesn't look like the picture of the bread and the milk that I showed 2 videos ago, where the cupboards look bare. You know, you can have the same amount of stuff, but if you make it look like it's empty, people actually are turned off. They don't want to buy things because they think that you don't have very much. Here's the back of the house. That room there is the outside of my bedroom, the one where I do the video. That's the side of the house. We don't really know what this is. Like I said, this house was built in 1906. I'm not sure what this is. It's a big piece of concrete, and it's got, you can see it's got groove outs for something. It's been here since we've been here. I've been here about 1.5 years, and I don't know who would have put this here or why it was put here. So I ran out of battery power. I went inside, and my wife was making bacon and sausage and eggs, biscuits and rice, and she probably will make grits, which is a thing from down here that I don't eat. I've eaten it before. I don't like it. So I have a customer that comes in. He knows that I don't like grits. Oh, look at that. Look at that ice cube. That icicle. Look at that. He knows I don't like grits, and every time he comes in, he offers to go buy me some grits. I don't know. It's just not my thing. You know, it's like around here they eat liver mush. I don't know what it is. Have I tried it? Yes. Is it okay? It's okay. But, you know, you get it the same place you buy the sausage. We have Nice's around here, which is the best sausage I've tasted, living in Ohio and living here. And it's in the same section, and it's in these square wrap things, and you get it in the same place. So I'm like, why would I buy liver mush, which is, it's okay, when I can have sausage? So that's me. Anyway, so here was the tree, a big tree. This is a pecan tree, big pecan tree. You can see the remnants of pecans down here on the ground that never got picked. Big pecan tree. Oh, big pecan tree. And we have over there. I just love the way the ice looks on the bushes. I wanted to show you. We don't get this very much around here. In Ohio, it's commonplace, but it doesn't have. Most people didn't work today because, well, the roads were kind of bad. I say kind of. I got to work all right. I had to go about 10 miles an hour slower than I normally go. But around here, it doesn't get, it gets cold sometimes. I think this year it got down to 10 or 9 about a month ago, back in January. And then this would be the cold, this will probably be the last cold front for the season, because it's February. It usually gets cold in February one time, and maybe it'll snow. It never hardly ever snows in Christmas. A lot of times people are wearing shorts at Christmas, which seems crazy to me, being from Ohio. But I've worn shorts at Christmas myself, so you know, when it's 60 degrees, you know, wear shorts in the house. Anyway, it doesn't often get this cold in my area of the woods. So people around here take a day off. Here is the side of the house. There's the front porch. This is the side. That's Andrew's room right there. and part of the attic. That's the side of our bedroom. I don't know what this tree is. This is a magnolia tree. When we drove up, my wife, from the south, said she wanted a big porch, big wraparound porch, which we have, that needs painted, and it's cool. And she wanted a magnolia tree, so big magnolia tree, blooms big magnolias, and it blooms. This is the door to Andrew's side. You see that top up top there? That's pretty cool. Inside, we don't have it insulated. It has a little rod that actually opens up that window. That you see the little screen that comes out. There's a window that actually is on like a stick type thing, a rod, and you push it up and it actually pulls the window open outside. That's to keep the bugs out. See, we need a lot of painting done to the house, but those are solid wood columns, not plaster, which is cool. I've never lived in a house this old. I think the house I grew up in, the house that I grew up in was probably made in the 70s, 60s. So it was old. At least I thought it was. But not compared to this house. I don't know if you can see it in the background. Our property actually, I don't know if you can see it there where the color of the grass changes. That's our property goes over there. We have another big tree here and a large tree here. Several trees. It is exactly what my wife wanted when we were looking for a house. When we were looking for a house, that's what she wanted, was a lot of trees, a lot of land. I mean, we have more land in the front than some people have in their backyard. It's not a whole lot of land, but some people live on as much as we have on the front. We've lived in a house where as much as we have in the front here, I don't know if you can see, was as much as you had in the whole, for the whole house, everything, backyard and everything. And then we have a total of 3.5 acres, so our property, what you can see is about double total. What you can see, about double that, and that's where the property line ends. Yeah, so you can see our neighbor's house. That's our neighbor's house. We've got some small houses over here. Small houses. There's a really beautiful house over there. There was an auction, I'm going to say 7-8 months ago, and let me before I tell you that, let me get a picture here, at least a video of the front. Got this. Somebody had made some. These need to be redone here. And that's a picture of the front. And I don't know if you can see. Let me zoom in up here. Up there is Hannah's bedroom. There's one room up there with a loft and an entrance. A lot of painting needs to be done in the house. And you can see over here, wraparound porches on both sides. Well, that's my house. I love the trees though. And anyway, what I was saying, over that way, way over there, if you keep going that way straight, kind of like 1 block, 2 blocks over, and 4 houses down. I think some people passed away. They didn't have any relatives, or the relatives just wanted to sell the house. Oh, beautiful, beautiful house. Our house, I think, is about 2,600 square feet, I think. This house had to be 4,000 square feet or more. But where our house looks nice from afar, it needs a lot of painting. Interior wise, it's good. I'll have to show you the interior hallway. It's my favorite part of the house. Nice staircase. My favorite part. That's what sold me on the house. When I came into the driveway, we drove into this driveway right here, and I pulled up. There's a real big tree, and I did like the trees. Love the trees, but I pulled up, and Amanda saw this porch, and she was like just beside herself, but in a good way, you know. And I saw, I don't know if you can see, I saw that the roof needs a little bit of work. It's not falling in, it just needs some work. And up on top, the banisters just needs a lot of painting. And there's a couple spots over here. If you look over here on the porch, I don't know if you can see that right there, where it's coming out. So that needs done. So I saw that when we came to look at the house, and I thought, oh my, that's no good. I thought, oh my, I don't want this house. Check something out here. As you can see there, I guess we're not going to have any frozen pipes. It's leaking right from there. Let's see. Leaking right from that spot there. Just leaking water. Let's see. I guess. Closed it up some. Stripping is better than anyway. I mean, you can see here, like that needs to be replaced. All this needs to be painted or replaced. Up here needs to be painted. But I can walk. Now, I'm a pretty big guy. I weigh over 300 pounds. And I can walk on the porch. And I can feel where it's weak. So it's not like it's rotting. But it needs fixed. And so I saw this whenever my wife and my wife's aunt, who's a realtor, was looking to buy, my wife's aunt was like, oh, you gotta buy this house, this beautiful house. And everybody who sees it likes the potential, you know, likes, when you look at it. There's Hannah's little window from her bed up there. Everybody likes this house. I just saw a lot of work. And this will be the second summer we've lived in this house. And I think I'm going to have to start like taking, you can see over here, this is over here where we took this mud room, we made it into a laundry room. Because there was no place, the washer would have went in the kitchen and there was no dryer. We have a line. But you can see here on the side of the house where we put the door in, we had to put some wood. I think what I'm going to have to do is just scrape all this wood 4 foot square at a time, and maybe go all the way up here on this and just scrape 4 foot at a time, scrape it really good, and just paint 4 foot. I don't get very many Saturdays off, so I'm going to have to take every Saturday I get and just 4 foot at a time. This right here is a well house. Now we're on city water, and you can see we have a pail. I don't know if it would be frozen. Let's see. Here, and I don't know if you can see down in there. I guess it would be bad if I dropped my camera in. Let me see if I can get my phone. It is chilly. It's probably in the upper 20s. Let me see. Oh, we got, okay, I don't know if you can see down there. I don't know. There's a light shining. Anyway, there's water down there. I'll drop this down in. And, all right, now let's see. Can you hear that? No, you can't. That was a splash. So I'm gonna go ahead and now this is original, I think. At least they told us it was. Yeah, look at that. I don't know if you can see that. That is from my well. That's from my well. And what you see in there, other than some dirt that came off of there, that is, if I had a cup right now, I would have a big drink. You can see there. That is good water. And we're off the city water. I guess probably one thing for we're on the city water because maybe the well doesn't provide enough water. I don't know. But it was on city water since we got here, so but that's cool. That water's good. It's really good. I've taken a big cup of that water. It's some of the best water. Anyway, so also we have a lock shed. We keep stuff in here like bicycles and stuff. That's a lock shed. A tin roof. A metal roof. We have another shed here. It's got an open section. This right here, I've been told, was the original house that was built before this one. And the barn needs painted. Now, there used to be electric going out here. The line got snipped when a car came too close. This is locked. We have storage in here. And it has a floor. This doesn't have a floor, but it's locked. We have lawn mowers and stuff in there. And oh, there's old Christmas tree. And our land, actually, as far as how far over it goes, the neighbor actually mows part of our lawn. I don't know if you can see over here, like a little trench. Okay, and over there's a stub. This is the neighbor's barns, and they don't come here very often. This is like the parents of the neighbors, and they passed away. And they want to keep the house, I guess, to hand down. And this is my land over here too. There's a stod there. That's like the border. I don't know. I have a suspect. I suspect. You might hear some crunching here. I suspect that was a horse barn. The way that it's made. Of course, it's not now, but I suspect it was a horse barn where you could put hay at the top because it has. I might go over there in a second. I think this was a chicken barn, chicken coop. the way that I've seen chicken houses before. It is 39 degrees in Paris. Someday I want to go to Paris. 19 degrees in my hometown, and it's 34 degrees here. Well, Charlotte, they don't have a temperature gauge for Marshville. I think there's about 2,000 people live in Marshville. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Look at that beautiful start of a sunset. Look at the beautiful world that's around us, people. I know that my camera really can't capture the beauty of this color. It's a pinkish red hue. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. But I'm going to let you go with this. Look around your environments. Take a deep breath. Listen to the birds chirping. Look at all that you've been blessed with. You have a blessing somewhere, whether you believe it or not. Just being alive is a blessing. And there was a purpose. There's a purpose that you have in life. And I think it's our jobs to find out what that purpose is. I encourage you today to look within. I ask God, what's my purpose? You may not believe in God. That's up to you. I do. Do what you can today, whenever you're watching this, to find out what your purpose in life is. And if you're not fulfilling your purpose in life, stop what you're doing right now. Whether you're young or old, stop. If you know your purpose, do your purpose. By doing what you were purposed to do in life, you will be happy. You'll have joy in your heart. And that joy will flow over to other people. And really, I think what we're here to do, I know that I'm here to try to make the world better. Try to serve other people. And see what can I do to make their lives full of joy. I'll talk to you tomorrow, YouTube.